Welcome back to another video, guys. It's great to have you here. If you could go ahead and hit that like button, that would be awesome, because I assure you the content is going to be great. We're going to be continuing a build today that I haven't really showed you guys much of, and that is the Prevail. A brand new pattern, brand new design, building for Troy Bullock of 13 Prevail. If you haven't seen his channel yet, go and check it out. He's a fellow Newfoundlander, bushcrafter, outdoorsman, trapper, hunter. He does a lot of it. Got a great channel, and I recommend you guys check him out. But we are building him a custom blade, and we're naming it the Prevail after his channel. So if you're interested, after you check out this blade or watch the progress of it being built, if you're interested in ordering one, I've already had a couple orders put in for these, so I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. I've already had a couple orders. But if you're interested, email down in the description there now, probably in the comments as well if I think to pin it there, and you can get yourself one of these beauties. So what do we have here? This is just about a 9-inch long knife, 1 inch deep belly here, 3/16 stock. I can do it in 1/8, but I think a 3/16 is suitable for Troy, because I've seen him do some tough work. I think maybe the first video I ever seen Troy do, he was making, I think, a pot hanger. I think it was a pot hanger, and he had a hooked piece of material, and he was pounding his knife in an X to make material to make a little hook in the side of the wood so it could hang his pot. And I've used that myself. That's the first time I saw that. I learned it, and I've used it myself since. Very effective. But I could see from then that he needed a blade that's tough. So we have 3/16. This knife has some serious weight. It's going to be pretty much indestructible. 01 carbon steel. Got that beautiful swedge there, unsharpened. I don't tend to sharpen a swedge like that. I don't think it's good, so it's mostly for aesthetics there. Kind of a medium flat, so it's going to be nice and tough, but thin enough still to process food and stuff around a campfire. So the finish you're seeing on it here is a slightly buffed forge finish. So the grind that it went into the forge with, it's still wearing. We just brushed it on a brass wire wheel to clean off a little bit of that soot and scale, and you're left with basically a forged patina right out. So on a carbon steel, that is a very nice thing. It's turned out to be one of my favorite finishes now. It is my favorite finish. I like it better than a polish. I like it better than a satin, which would be, let's see. You see the brightness of this bevel here? So that would be a ground satin. So you can tell it's darker than that. The lighting is bright here, so it looks a little bright now, but it's actually nice and dark. Now the scale material for this knife is where it's really going to get interesting even more. Now this is just something I'm doing for Troy. Troy didn't ask for this, but it's the first time I've done this configuration, and that is we have a 4-part, let me see if I can get this focused, a 4-part configuration for the scales here. Check those out. We have a white liner. On top of that we have a green, an OD green burlap micarta, a black paper micarta here, and a brass, I believe a 16 thick brass piece. And that will go on this blade just like so. It's going to look so good. We've got to drill that out now. Of course, the colors in this will come alive when it's all done. So you have to stick around and watch that. Let's get to prepping those scales. Now through some movie magic, we have that knife all glued up. Some 2-part epoxy Soul Cure. It's been curing for, I believe, 3 days now. And I'm about to grind this in. So we're in for a treat. I can't wait. Like I said, this is the first time I've done a fixed blade with a handle like this. I'm so excited to see how it's going to look. You ready to see how Troy's knife looks? There it is right there. That black, the brass, the burlap micarta. We did black phenolic pins, white liners, a brass thong tube back here. That real nice swedge showing through. Not sharpened yet, there's no edge. Let's see if I can show you. It's going to be hard to show you, but you can probably see that little bit of thickness there on the edge where it's not sharpened. That forged finish, so that patina is already well underway. What do you think? Just for kicks, I want to show you guys this piece that's about 95% done. I just finished it up there on Saturday. It's my first attempt at a Fairbairn Sykes, Fairbairn with Sykes for a customer. Leather stack handle, brass bolster, double edge, but it isn't sharpened yet. See, I left the forged finish remaining up through the center there. Brass on the back. The customer wanted the pommel here to be sharp, so it comes to a very sharp point. This is one solid chunk of brass right here. Everything's nice and snug. Feels awesome in the hand. Have a look at the profile of it there. Now the last blade I'm going to show you today is a yellow fox pattern. In Scandi grind we have Applejack Spectraply, 1/4 inch phenolic pins. That is, they're like synthetic fiberglass type pins. Forge finish, you can see some of that martensite scale there from right out of the forge. We've got a swedge here, Scandi grind like I said. Razor sharp, unbelievably sharp. We've got a little sharpening notch there. This thing is pretty nice, but I wanted to tell you that it is available. So usually when I do a batch of blades, I usually include at least one that hasn't been purchased so that when I'm done I can make an extra sale. And so this one, for right now, is available. If it gets sold, I'll try to remember to post down in the comments. But she could be yours. Email me down in the description there, weederfan.business@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching. I've got some more hand sanding to do there now on a bunch of other blades. There we go. A bunch of other blades to do today. And yeah, they're all customers' orders. So if you've placed an order, know that yours is coming soon. We'll soon be getting it out. If you want to see the leatherwork on Troy's knife, on that gorgeous bushcrafter, let me know down in the comment section and I'll see if I can bring you guys along for that. I haven't done any leatherworking videos in a long time, so maybe that'd be something you guys would like to see. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Hit the like button. YouTube really likes to see that, and I do as well. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.